Peggy's World.
Jeez.
Yo, we have launched. Welcome back. It's Peggy's World, episode 3. I feel like going to a garden to have some nice civilized chat with Lakuta. Then, I want to get some new garms, so I'm going to go find Half Crown in a thrift shop. Then, we're going to go have some green sludge with Fresh Like Dexie. Yes, you will see. Oh, and I love a good Welshman, I do. So we're going to go and hang out with the Welsh people at the Limited. But first, right now, you've heard of Jay-Z, you've heard of Kanye, but now you better motherfucking hear of Hatter. Why the fuck are you taking my mic off me, Hatter?
Because that's what I do, innit? Have it back.
Hatter's World, Hatter's World.
Hatter's World, man.
So, Hatter, you're clearly a man about town. I'm very glad to have caught you by the marina. But have you been like blowing up Brighton recently? What kind of gigs have you been up to recently? What's a Hatter crowd like?
Hatter crowd's alright, man, you know what I mean? I've done a few gigs in Brighton, but I got a gig in Brixton next Saturday. Did a gig, Patterns, last Wednesday. I did a gig in Tunbridge Wells yesterday. So, do you know what I mean? I'm trying to get about, but I don't know. The Tunbridge Wells gig was funny, shouts to Will B in it. It was a fundraiser for a skate park, but it pissed it down with rain, so there was like 10 people there, innit? But I got paid and I sold some CDs, so, you know, it's all good.
A bit closer to home, I always see you out with this guy called Marissy. Have you got a little bromance going on?
It's not a bromance, we're brothers, man. I lived next door to Marissy for, almost all my life, like 12 years or something, like half my life, yeah. His mum's like my mum, do you know what I mean? His sister's like my sister. Our sisters are the same age, they're best friends. So yeah, bro, Marissy's just Marissy, man. I mean, it's like my brother. Sometimes we piss each other off, but we're always together, man. So that's what it is. No bromance, though, just real fuck shit, you know what I mean?
What is Hatter of Fat?
For ages, I just rapped and just was like, yeah, thought everyone owed me some shit because I rapped and I was alright, but I didn't make no music, you know what I mean? I was too busy doing whatever. So this is like me finally putting something out there. People seem to like it, do you know what I mean? It seems to be doing alright, so I'm happy with it. howmusic.bandcamp.com, iTunes, Tidal. Jay-Z obviously certified me on Tidal and that, you know what I mean? So it's all good.
Big man ting, big man ting.
It's Young Hat Zeno, aka David Hattenborough, aka Young Hat Velli, aka loads of things, aka Hat's World, you know what I mean? This is what we do. I'm interviewing Peggy. I'm not sure what she's about. I heard she's a presenter. She obviously can't present like me, but that's the next thing. So, Peggy, I hear you're doing some presenting stuff. Tell me more about it.
Yo, I love to present and get gassed and bop, bop, bop. Yo, Hatter, the bad man ting. It's shit being interviewed. Fucking shit. What is your biggest track, would you say, off the album?
Well, the anthem obviously is Hatter Baby, innit? And fucking...
Hatter Baby,
Hatter Baby, work, go. I think I was like rung on someone's buzzer once and they were like, who is it? I was like, it's Hatter Baby. And people just started shouting at me and shit. It took me like a year and a half to actually make the song.
You've heard of tropical, you've heard of funk, you've heard of hip-hop, you've heard of soul, you've heard of gospel, you've heard of all of these things, but have you heard of the big bad dance? It's Lakuta! I've come to their garden to have a chat. How are you doing, guys?
Really good, thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, lovely sunny day. Yeah.
Beautiful day, beautiful. With some beautiful ladies. So, let's talk about music. So, your sound, I don't think you could ever describe it as small. You're a big sound, big vibes, but also, are there 10 of you in the band?
There's 10. In fact, there's 11 people in the album because we had some keys and Rhodes in there as well. So yeah, we are. We don't always go out as a 10-piece though. We kind of mix it up a little bit. Sometimes we do a bit of acoustic-y, stripped down stuff, don't we? DJ.
Mm-hmm. We do. We've done it. We've got a Lakuta sound system, and we have a Lacoustic system as well.
Acoustic.
Yeah, Lacoustic.
Hashtag. You've got an album out called Brothers and Sisters. Are you like a unusual Brighton world beat version of the Von Traps, or like what is this about? Tell me.
It was my favourite film when I was a kid. So yeah, it could be, couldn't it? Yeah. Cuckoo.
We are just like a huge dysfunctional family that really love each other a lot.
Your album, how long have you been making it for? Kind of, what is it actually about? Do you have like a running theme throughout?
Yeah, we've sort of cooked it about 2 years ago, and it's basically, I suppose, a kind of succinct way of putting it. It's about the things that we care about, but in a beautifully lyrically put way. We do talk about very serious issues. We do talk about things like female genital mutilation. We talk about homophobia, we talk about sexism, we talk about racism, and all those things that we consider to be really important, but we want to be able to put it in a way that's easily accessible to people, and the best way to put messages, important messages like that, is through music, and especially through music you can dance to.
Yeah, you do well. I should have.
Sort of sun worshipping, really. And then sort of,
I haven't got my sports bra on. Like, fancy seeing you here.
Goddamn.
How's it going?
Goddamn.
Goddamn, girl.
That's about it, really.
So we're talking single vibes, cause we're starting up. But you know, you guys have been about for a while. So what actually is starting up about? Tell me.
It's set out to be a bit of an echo of our generation's desire for more, and like how we perceive that ourselves, I suppose. It's about us, really, about how we started up, how we've, like, as you say, we've been together for about 7 years or so, and this was our first big release.
It's also about when you're on that point, that precipice of change, and it's like, are you going to seize that opportunity, or are you going to sort of sit back and just let it all pass by and watch others do it? Or are you going to grab it by the bollocks and I'm in, you know?
You guys, you're in with Richard Branson right now. You're going to Virgin HQ in America. What is that? Tell me about it.
So I got back from travelling in the south of America.
Did you find yourself?
Southern America, yeah. I found myself in suede and steak. Travelling back from America, we got asked to do a festival at Branson's mansion in Oxford. Yeah, basically they booked the festival, and then two days before I was coming back, we got told that it was been cancelled, and I'd already changed my flights to come back early. So we booked another gig, did a gig the night I got back from holiday, and we were performing. I started shouting my mouth off about Branson and saying how he was disorganised for not getting the festival on time, and it just so happened that the head of pilots at Virgin was in the audience, and he came and spoke to me at the end of the gig, and I thought I was going to get a telling off. But he actually offered me 2 flights to LA. And then asked us to do a gig at Virgin headquarters, so in return we asked for 5 more flights to LA for the rest of the boys, and now we're booking a little tour.
Wow.
And hopefully, I've got an email prepared for Richard, and hopefully he's going to pick it up.
So basically, the more swear words and insults you use, the higher you will rise.
Yeah, I think...
Well, it's in life, isn't it? That's just a go-to.
Right, okay. I think I need to change my vibe. I'm about to get fresh with the future soul cats of Fresh Like Dexie. That was brilliant. You guys are usually an 8-piece band. Do you have any funny stories about like trying to smash on stage? Because you have like 3 keyboards, everything, all the vibes. Like, tell me.
Yeah, we have overall we have about 6 keyboards on stage. There's almost as many as the band. Yeah, we played Great Escape recently, and one of our keyboardists had to be off the stage, literally by the monitors, and all the pedal boards were like bulked together like bricks. Yeah, that stage was cozy for a 3-piece.
Speaking of weird gigs, it's something to do with a woman talking about death and rubber gloves. Yeah? Who's taking this one? I'm so intrigued.
I'll tell you this. We played a gig in London at a place called The Others, and it was a brilliant gig. It was really fun. But basically, we were only one of 2 bands, and all the other acts were like weird performance acts. And we had this one woman who came on stage with like a Grim Reaper gown, and she didn't have a scythe, so she was carrying a mop. And she just she grabbed about 3 people from the audience and asked them to do like their best death noise, and then she...
Hold up. Best death noise. That is disgusting. Fresh Like Dexie are bringing out a single. Guys, come on. Do you guys want to talk to me a little bit about that? Tell me how you started it, what it's about, everything.
It's called Sincerely and True.
Okay, so why is it sincere and true? What's kind of the content?
But it's kind of like, yeah, understanding different people's like quirks, and like we've got our friend Harley doing like a feature at the end of it, and he like based his around like, I think he based it around like a friend of his that was like bipolar and stuff like that, and he was like, so it's quite a deep song, I think, and yeah, and it was definitely the most last minute song of the whole EP. Like we finished it in the studio, like basically we didn't have an ending to the song, so we finished that on the day of recording.
You've heard of Tom Jones. You've heard of Aled Jones. You've heard of Eddie the Eagle. Wales has produced some fine specimen of men. But what you are about to see is what I think their best specimens yet. That's right, it's pop legends, the big kids, the hairy Welshmen. It is The Limited! So, you've launched an EP called Small Talk. Guys, tell me about the EP. What's it focused around? What was it like to make? Everything.
It was really fun to make, actually. It was tough work because we'd just come out of writing our last EP, which is Pseudoscience, and we wanted to go in a bit of a different direction, go slightly more electronic, slightly more produced.
Do you guys all live together? That is lovely. What is like a day like at the Limited household?
Hell.
It's a nightmare. It's terrible. Awful. Terrible things happen.
People think, I think it's alright, actually. It's pretty good. We have fun, right?
Yeah, I mean, it makes writing easy. Someone jumps out of the toilet, it's like, I got something, and we're all singing in the house, which happens.
Have you guys bought a pool to like attract the ladies?
Yeah. It's not working.
Is it currently like deflated?
It's a glorified paddling pool, really.
She said that life must go on, no matter how much they tell me that I need to be strong. Nobody knows the words fall from your song. Now I found myself picking up the pieces now that you're gone. Did I wait too long? The rain's been falling tonight, but inside I can still feel it pouring. Guilt and goodbyes is all I have left. You can't force me to cry. Driving home with an empty feeling, don't ask me why. Did I wait too long to tell you that I love you? To tell you forever I'm holding on, to tell you